Hey, what's up, everybody? How is everyone doing this evening? Oh my god, my buddy Mike won't stop messaging me. I don't miss having to smoke butts every now and again. I do not miss it, not one little bit. So what's going on with everybody tonight? I'm gonna go for a little walk here, grab something to eat. Hopefully some of you cats will come in and hang out for a little bit. So that's the resort I'm in. Caribbean Beach. We're in the Trinidad Suites. It's Trinidad. Yeah, they all got goofy names. Try not to get other people into this. Try to be respectful of others. That's a Skyliner over there. It's pretty rad. Last time we had to walk quite a bit. I mean, we stayed here last time as well. But we were like on the other side, closer to the, I guess you would call it the main hub, the main clubhouse. Hey, what's up, Richie, man? Oh, man, I didn't bring my glasses. I'm not going to be able to see anyone's comments. Oh, no. Oh, no. But that right there is where the Skyliner picks us up and brings us to either Hollywood Studios or Epcot. Epcot. Yeah, I'm going to turn it.
I set a phone alarm.
We'll probably go on that sometime. I don't know. I filmed it already for the other channel I have, but I don't know. We'll figure it out either way. No, maybe we'll be out here when the fireworks go off. You can see them from here, and if we are, of course, I'll set up the tripod and you guys can watch it live with me. How rad would that be? How rad would that be? So what's going on, Richie? How you doing tonight, my friend? What do you got going on? Let me stop walking for a little bit. Can you even see the Skyliner things? Can I do this? Oh, I can. I could do this. Hey, what's going on, my man? Doing all right. Just got off of work. Awesome, dude. Oh, that's awesome. Getting off of work is a really good feeling. Hey, do yourself a favor. Don't hang out in the water. We got alligators. We got gators. As a matter of fact, I'm so paranoid about that because of what's been going on lately that I won't let the girls walk on this side of the walkway just in case these guys try to. They make the embankment too steep for it to get to you too quickly anyway. But I ain't trying to play with that. I ain't trying to wrestle no gators. Not that I think it would ever happen, but so just to let you guys know, I didn't put my glasses on, so if there's any comments, it's gonna be hard for me to see it. Hey, what's up, Alan? What's going on, buddy? What's that? Jason 2? I'm sorry, bud. I totally missed whatever that was. I should have just brought my damn glasses with me. I don't think we're going to be on too long. I'm actually on my way to the kitchen to get something to eat. If you follow the Creepy Crawl, I'm going to upload a video tonight around 11 midnight. Wasn't a very good day. Wasn't a very good day. We went to Hollywood Studios for the first time. This trip, anyway. And, oh, you want to meet somebody? It's my little bro. Say, what's up, bro? What's up, bro? His sibling's over here, but he's a dick. I don't talk to this one. Smack him in his face. Watch this. Why are you so stupid? Just kidding. They both rad. We got to Hollywood Studios, and my mind took a turn for the worst. So I've actually just been hanging out in the hotel by myself. The kids are there. They did all the Galaxy's Edge stuff. And we do have a second day in that park, so I will be going there tomorrow. Let's see. Your video tribute to Ted White, part 4. watch was really cool. Hey, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. That was really sad. I mean, I knew dude was getting up there in age and everything, but you know, it's just sad when you lose somebody like that. You know, like when Richard Brooker died, I was all kinds of bummed out. I never got to meet the guy, but we used to yap online quite a bit, way back in the day, and it's funny. I had this one thing about Friday the 13th Part 3. The scene where after Jason's hung, and he lifts off the rope. Actually, I should do a video about this. He lifts off the rope and his mask comes up. And a lot of people says he was meant to do that on purpose. And I agree, according to the script, that the mask was supposed to lift up. But I think in the context of the character, he didn't mean for it to happen. It only happened by accident. And of course, in the script, it happened, so we could see his grotesque face. But as far as the script is concerned, I don't think it was something that he was doing to go, hey, look at me. So I asked him about that, and he said I was absolutely correct. So I've had that argument with a number of people over the years. They're like, no, he was supposed to do that. I'm like, I know the script says it's supposed to happen, but in that world, in that universe. Top 3 Jasons: Brooker, CJ Graham. Yeah, dude, I got to hang out with CJ once, back in the early days of, I don't know what you would call it. Back like around 2003 and 4, we were doing a bunch of prop trading, prop building, mostly Freddy gloves, Jason masks, and stuff like that. But I got to meet him online, CJ Graham, and I used to be part of this organization called horrorseek.com. They also had the horrorfind.com. The websites are still up, but I don't think they've been updated for years. And they had, what I found out later on, turned out to be an infamous convention, horror convention in Scottsdale, Arizona, and I was in Arizona at the time. They didn't advertise, so nobody showed up. It was on Halloween. I went on Halloween night, 2004, and I think I still have pictures from it. I think I still have pictures of it. My daughter and CJ Graham hanging out, but he wasn't booked for it. So I actually called the guy running the site. I think his name was Mark. I can't remember. I'm like, we need to get CJ Graham up in that butte. And sure as hell, CJ Graham came out for it, and I felt so awful. They got like no traffic. None whatsoever. Felt wicked bad, but we got to hang out and stuff, you know. I mean, obviously I got like the free autographs. And you know what was cool about CJ Graham? Here, let me flip this because we're going to be at the pool. And just in case there's like, you know, little kids in their bathing suit, you know, I just want to be respectful of that. He tried to call me to go out for supper when he was in town. And I lived in this little area called Buckeye, Arizona. Dirt roads, acres between houses. And somebody had gotten into a wreck. They'd gotten into a wreck. And the phone lines were all down for like 2 days. It was horrible. Or maybe someone burnt something down. I can't remember what the problem was. Long story short, he kept trying to call me because like, he had my number, you know. And I get to the convention, and dude says, try to get you. Is your phone turned off? And I explained the situation. He's like, oh, I would have flipped you the money for the phone bill, bro. I'm like, no. There was an accident in the neighborhood. And here, I'm going to flip this way because of the pool. Sorry. Yeah, he's a really good dude. Really good, big guy. Very, you know, he's just like he appears in all the documentaries. A really nice guy. Very Marine, though. You know, dun, 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 dun. Really good guy. Kind of lost touch with him over the years. I almost went to supper with Sid Haig that night, too. He found out I was a member of his forums. You remember when we used to do forums? And he was like, oh, you're part of that. Why don't you come out with us afterwards? But it was Halloween night. And I wanted to go out with the kids, you know? So instead of hanging out with Sid Haig and all of his cronies and CJ Graham, I went trick-or-treating with the kid in an area where there's hardly any trick-or-treating because there were acres between houses. But you know what? You don't disrespect. You don't disrespect a trick-or-treat. But yeah, really rad guys. Really rad dudes. Man, I wish I brought my glasses. I really wish I brought my glasses. So, how's everyone doing tonight? I can't even see who's in here. Oh man, I feel awful. I'm so bad at this. Why do I even bother? So yeah, we're about to go into the main building here and grab us a bite to eat. I'm going to take it to go and bring it to the room. So we might actually stop this and then come back if that's okay with everybody. Again, just I need, you know, be respectful. I don't want other people's kids in the video and all that stuff. So we'll see where we go. But I'll show you guys around if you want to see. It's a pretty rad place. That's why we keep coming here over and over again. This is why we keep getting broke. All right, so we're about to enter the main building here. I'm gonna look at the merchandise. Why will this not flip? There we go. This is the main place. There's a store over here where you can buy overpriced stuff. This is like the grab and go section. Over here you can order your meal and then you go around the corner to pick it up, and all the accoutrement and everything's over there. This is like the grab and go section. This is like my section. This is the don't interact with anyone section. Yeah, you're welcome, dude. I really appreciate you coming on and just hanging out with me today. I'm bored out of my mind. The kids are over at Galaxy's Edge and I'm just like not having it. Not having it. So, what are we doing today? Are we doing a ham sandwich? Or do I go over and get something hot tonight? It's too bad there ain't no hot dogs or sausage. I could really go for a nice sausage. But, oh, let me see what's on the menu for the main stuff. And then I'll come back and probably bother these people. But I'm going to flip the camera because there's people in line. And you're going to look at me looking up at the damn thing. So, let's find out what Chris is going to eat tonight. Let's see. I got mixed grilled platter. Oh, that's got like chicken and bratwurst. No, it's facing me so no one gets in it. Don't worry, folks. Thank you. I'm live right now, so. How are you? Good, good, good. I don't know what I want yet. Just give me a moment, hon. I hope no one's behind me. Am I very hungry? Look at me. Don't I look very hungry? I'm always very hungry. Why? What's your recommendation?
The mixed grill platter.
The mixed grill, what's in that? I don't have my glasses.
I can read that.
Yeah, please. I don't know how to read either.
It's chicken, pork ribs, and sausage. You got vegetables and
Oh my God, that's everything. I was just saying I want some sausage. Let's go with the sausage.
anything else? Anything to drink?
No, I have a soda back at the homestead, so to speak.
All right. Can I have your name, please?
Chris,
Chris, and this is for here to go.
to go, please.
Just the mixed grill?
What's that?
Just the mixed grill platter then?
That's it, hon.
1863.
That was a great year.
Do you vlog?
I'm sorry?
Do you vlog?
Yeah. Not normally like this, but yeah.
132 back.
Awesome.
I like your tattoos.
Oh, thank you. I got them when I was a kid and stupid.
All right. When
Awesome.
the time
You have a
reaches,
great night,
leave
hon.
the
You take
orange window.
Okay.
Thank you.
Another cool thing is that we actually met a young lady who works here a while ago. Oh, you know, we got one of those refillable cups. I should have brought that with me. And she's actually a really good friend of ours now. And if there's anything around here that I kind of need, like the Camtono. If you guys know what a Camtono is. When I saw that was out, I messaged her right away. I'm like, look, I'll PayPal the money. And she didn't get it for me, but she got it for Cheryl. And Cheryl gave it to me for Christmas. And she gets a crazy discount, so it's like, Really good stuff. So, and she's also thinking about taking us to a warehouse tomorrow for Disney employees. But they can bring friends as well. They can bring friends as well. And yeah, apparently there's a lot of stuff there that most people don't get to see or purchase. So I think I'm going to go there and see how much money I can lose. Maybe they'll have a Doom buggy for me to buy. I don't know. But I have been actually inquiring. About what they do with decommissioned stuff. And if I can get my hands on a Doom buggy that needs a lot of repair for a couple $100, I'll do it in a heartbeat. I'll do it in a heartbeat. So I don't know. So now we just wait. Now we wait, and people look at me like I'm a weirdo. Hey, yeah, you know what? It is going pretty well, man. It is going pretty well. You know, I'm actually going to step out a little bit where there's less traffic. That way I'm not weirding other people. But, oh, excuse me, hon. There we go. A little less, a little more. But I can't wait to see what they have there. I can't wait to see what they got going on. Hey, what's up, buddy? Oh, you know what I'm going to do? You know what I'm going to do? Check it out. Check it out. There we go. So, while we wait for this, going back to my idea of as far as getting myself a Doom buggy, but have you seen the last episode of Mandalorian? My buddy Mike is messaging me here. I hope he sees it on live now. We've been going back and forth about the legacy sabers that I just purchased. The Dark Saber. The more I'm looking at it, the more I like it. I'm actually going to be doing some modifications soon when I get home. Did you see Jack Sparrow in person? No. Actually, I haven't been on that yet. We went to Magic Kingdom on our first day, and we didn't really get a lot done. But our last day here is nothing but Magic Kingdom, so we will probably be doing Pirates then. But yeah, no, absolutely, I'll be doing Pirates of the Caribbean, or some people like to say Caribbean. So I don't know what the difference is. If any of you guys can tell me what the difference between Caribbean and Caribbean is, because it's like the same place, right? And then depending on who you talk to, if it's tomato, that kind of a situation, I don't know. So what's going on with everyone's head? What you guys got going on? Really don't really have much to say. Aside from, I'm still here. Checked out, we went to Disney Springs yesterday. Atari Creep. You gotta go to Hogwarts? Yeah, you know what? I've never been to Universal. Is Mr. Toad's Wild Ride still there? No. As a matter of fact, to my understanding, it's not. I don't think it is. When Adam the Woo comes around, he's always talking about how it's not functional anymore. But at the Haunted Mansion, he is one of the statues. As you're leaving, there's like a small hill with the graveyard and everything. I did take a video of that for my other channel, so if you want to go check that out, the link should be down below. It'll be a creepy crawl. He's up on the hill, and he's a statue about this big. I don't know if it's actually cement or if it's fiberglass made to look like cement. But either way, he's there as kind of like a memorial thing. I don't think that ride exists anymore. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. In fact, I don't even know what that ride would have been. I haven't been to Disney until like 5 years ago, 3, 4, 5 years ago. So that was actually my first experience. You know, oh wait, let's go into the gift shop. Let's do that. Let's go into the gift shop. So I'm actually thinking about picking up this really cool pen. Really cool pen. It's got the Vader of Darthness on it. They also have a die-cast monorail toy I want to bring home. Man, I ain't got a suitcase for half of this stuff. I ain't got a suitcase for half of this stuff. Here, I'm gonna flip it around. Come on, flip over. Look at this guy. Come on. Tell me you wouldn't look like the raddest dude in the office if this was on your desk. Your employee comes in, you need to sign something, you're just like, here you go. It's like a show of power. It's like a show of power. The dark side, but yeah, I'm gonna flip it because there's a little shoulder around. Again, not trying to get anyone's kid in my video here. Let's see, where's the monorail? Where went the monorail? Oh, maybe it wasn't here. Maybe it wasn't here. All right, let's go sit back down at the table until our food is ready. You know what really weirds me out? I never thought in a million years that Disney would have alcohol. You can buy it everywhere around here. I don't know why that's so weird to me. I don't know why. It weirds me out, but all right, let's go back to where we were sitting. Wherever the heck that was. All right, Alan, let's see. You get a pen that makes, oh man, somebody just put a dot so I can read whatever that was. I gotta find a way. Is there a way to make the comments stick around on here? I need to figure that out. Let me see, share, highlights, mute microphone. Why would I mute the microphone, man? I don't know. I don't know what's going on. All I know is I'm tired. Believe it or not, I really want to go home. I don't have my creature comforts. I think I'm riding out. I think I've been on enough things to make me want to puke. But yeah, I don't know. Let's see. We're number 28. I don't know what number they're at, but damn, that was $18 for this plate. $18. It better be good. It better have a lot of good yummies. I did say I wanted the sausage, and she said there was sausage in the plate, so we're definitely gonna have to go for it. We're definitely gonna have to go for it. So, how many of you cats do the Disney thing? Sorry, I got people looking at me. I don't do this. I feel weird doing this in public. I know nobody gives a shit. I honestly do. I know nobody cares. It's just so weird not being on my table. Let's see. We get a chance to make sure the ink is replaceable. Ah, dude, I would actually just want it for the figure anyway. I don't know how to read or write. I just said that to the lady behind the register. But if it made noise when you wrote, that'd be, I almost said when you written. If it made noise when you wrote, maybe. Like every time you write, it's like, you know, that would be pretty rad. That would be pretty rad. All right, I'm getting hungry. Where is this stuff? Where is this stuff? I heard Adam is walking around, if you know who that is. I haven't watched him for a while, though. I kind of feel bad. I've been watching him for a long time. Even before he had the, the Daily Woo. Get a pull my finger pen. I don't know if they sell those here, buddy. I don't know if they sell those here. Hold on. I gotta tighten this up because you're about to get all wobbly. So when we get back, here's what we got going on. I got some modifications of things to do. Lightsaber stuff. Dark saber, and I'm going to be picking up another one when we go back to Galaxy's Edge tomorrow. We got to jump onto the Jaguar. I want to do Odyssey 2 stuff, but I think the Jaguar needs more attention since it was $500 friggin' dollars, and I really haven't done anything. I played Cyberwar for like 3 minutes just to make sure the thing worked. But that's really as far as that got. So we're gonna have to jump on a lot of that. But I really want to do the Odyssey 2. I'm gonna wait till I get more games. I know a lot of people have been looking forward to that. Like one guy even made a comment about it. And 6 weeks later, no video still. Best Tommy Jarvis. You know what? I'm gonna go with the original. I like Tom Matthews. I think he did an amazing job. And Part 6 is like one of my favorites of all time. In fact, I would put it in the top 3. the top 3. But I have to go with Corey. I have to go with Corey Feldman. That's that. Oh, I just vibrated. Let's go get my sausage. But no, Corey Feldman has to be the original. You know, because you got to think about it. When that came out, I was about that age, so I couldn't identify with the teenagers in these movies. But finally, there's somebody I could identify with. Somebody young. And he whacks out Jason? Are you kidding me? Absolutely Tommy Jarvis. All right. Hey, how are you? That's me. Oh, I'm sorry. Awesome. Oh my God, wait till you guys see this. We're going to walk it back for ourselves. You don't get to see it till we get to the room. Hopefully I have enough soda in the room. If not, looks like we're going to go for another walk. Let's see. When you get back, you should check out. I'm sorry. When I get back, I'm going to put my damn glasses on so I can see your comments. But either way, I got the goods. I got the goods. I just got to make sure I'm going out the right door. Okay. I go out the other door. I'm on a bus to the airport. I go out this door. I'm on my way to my damn room.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome, folks. Of course. Yeah. So let's go back to the room and eat this stuff. Oh, you know what? It's a little darker out here, so I'll probably be able to. Oh no! Runaway ball. Probably be able to read your comments a little bit better too. We're going around the pool again. I got to be very cautious. Bikini people. Definitely the best death. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Tom Savini's work in that one is amazing. I have a hard time wondering if Maniac, Part 4, or Day of the Dead. Oh, Day of the Dead is his best work, in my opinion. Don't get me wrong. Maniac was some pretty brutal stuff, but Day of the Dead was some of his best work. Oh, looks like the fireworks are going off. Oh well, I'm not gonna let you see them. Too far away. Oh, they're not going high enough up anyway. You can kind of see them through the trees, so you're not missing much there. Let's see. Let me rank my top 3 Fridays. Number 3, number 6, number 1. Easy money. Easy money. Let me hear some of yours, or read some of yours. We need to finish. We need to do more Friday the 13th videos. It's only my favorite franchise. It's only my favorite horror franchise, but besides the original monster movies. Besides, you know, the Universals and such. As a matter of fact, today, because I don't have any of my art stuff here. I don't have my easel or my paints. I don't have any of it. I'm kind of freaking out. So I got here and I started doing some digital art, and I'm just like, made this Creature from the Black Lagoon Goes to Space in 3D poster. Not really poster size, it's more Instagram size, but hold on a second. They left this open. Look, that's how they packaged it. Oh, it just almost went away. I'm putting you down. Ha ha. Man, I don't know why you guys put up with this crap. But, so I made a little poster or something, made me feel a little bit better. What is today? Is today Wednesday or Thursday? I don't even know what day it is. I'm coming back on Saturday. I really want to go home tomorrow. I love this place, but it's like 3, 4, and 6. Nice. You know what? 4, he's the most brutal. Ted White, he took it as a method thing and not so much as a stuntman thing. And I honestly believe he was the most brutal. People sit there and say, well, Kane Hodder. No, Ted White was like 10 times more brutal than Kane Hodder ever was. However, my favorite kill was from Kane Hodder. Cliche, the sleeping bag. I remember when I saw that when I was a kid, I was like, ooh, give me a little Woodrow. But, yeah, I don't know. I think there was just something special about Ted White. But the thing I really liked about Part 3, Richard Brooker, is he was kind of like a manic hillbilly, as I remember somebody describing him. And you don't get any more dead on than that. He's running around. I mean, he ran in a second one, too. People don't realize that. I love it when noobs talk about, oh, there's a duck in the water. You're going to get eaten by an alligator, buddy. Shit, what was I just saying? I don't know. I forgot. Sorry. That's how my brain works. Or doesn't, I should say. But, shit, what was I saying? Oh, yeah. In part 2, he ran around, too. Most people sit there and say, he just kind of lumbers. That's Michael. That's Michael. Jason, until he became a zombie in part 6, he would run. He would run after you. You know? I remember that. As a matter of fact, in part 2, if you remember correctly, he was running through the woods. And Ginny, not Jenny, Ginny, was it say, Kane was great. You know, Kane had intensity, and he actually gave the character some, he was the first one that gave it character, you know, with the whole breathing, the whole, you know. I'll give him that. He's a legend. So please don't ever think I don't respect his work, because god damn, the New Blood, such a great flick. But going back to part 2, Ginny hides behind a tree, bush or whatever, and Jason runs out. She just jumps up around, gives him a quick boot to the nuts, and he does. He's like, "Arr!" and he hits the ground. I mean, that's legit. People are like, oh, he just kind of lumbers around. No, he doesn't. No, he doesn't. He legit runs. Part 3, he's running upstairs. He's running out of the house. So, shit, I'm getting winded. Better slow down. It's funny, there's another pool here closer to mine. See, Brooker kind of gave Jason a, oh man, kind of gave Jason a lunatic, yes, absolutely. And that was the first one I got to see in the theaters. I remember being a little kid with the 3D glasses and seeing the mask come at you and everything when, you know, she's in the van, headbutts the window. I remember seeing that in 3D, going, this doesn't get any fucking better. Not even a little bit. And then part 4 came out and just totally ruled the world. But I've yet to see it proper since. And I was in talks with, I don't remember if it was like an individual or if it was a group, an organization that actually has a print, an original print with the proper 3D. And they still show it once in a while here and there. And there's a movie theater close to me. I can't remember what town it is. You can rent it out. We rented it out. My friend rented it out for his kid's birthday. And I was thinking about having them come out and actually hosting the event. Come see part 3 in all of its 3D glory, how it's meant to be seen. Because you can hear people say it all day long. It's a whole different experience. The red and blue ones that come with the Blu-ray DVD set or whatever, all right, kind of works, but no, it ain't nothing like it was in the theater, you know? So, no, I'm not even paying attention. I could have passed my room. This shit all looks the same. Nah, got a couple more buildings to go. But yeah, as soon as we get back there, I promise you, I'll put my glasses on. And we'll be able to actually interact a little bit better. I apologize. I'm over here fighting to come up with things to say. You guys are commenting back and forth, and I just can't read it. I apologize. Like, let's see. Did you mod your Atari 2600 to use? I have not modded my 2600s. That's one thing I haven't done. I don't even own a modded 2600. The closest thing to that is a Sagari 2600, which Canadian Zangief gave me a long time ago. It's basically a Flashback 2 with the cartridge port. Okay, hold on. Here we go. With never mind. I'll just get my glasses on. Guys, just remember what your questions were. And we'll rock and roll from there. But I have that. I do plan, okay, so since you're watching, all 6 of you, if I see 6 likes here, I'm going to give you a little heads up on a really rad project I'm going to be doing that involves altering a 2600. So, I know there's 7 people in here now, but 3 more people got to hit that like button before I give you a little bit of a spoiler, a heads up. But I've already kind of started it. And it's going to be something that's going to take me a while to do. But I'm going to do it, and it's going to be rad, and you're all going to like it, and I'm going to sell it. As far as the giveaway 2600, I haven't told you this, guys, yet. It drops. And another one of the switches snapped. Another one of the switches. I don't know if you remember, but we 3D printed the switch tip for the power button on that particular 4-switch Woody. The girls were running around, someone bumped into the wrong thing and it fell, and the game select switch snapped. So I don't have my printer out, so I'm either gonna have to go to Best Electronics and get a couple switches and just repair it that way and just do it proper and get rid of the 3D printed switch, or I don't know. But that bundle's still available to be given away. I just need to find a way to do that. But more importantly, I have to fix it. All right, guys, one more. Just one more. Come on, there's 80 in there. Flip one more to me. One more. So I haven't forgotten about that. Don't you worry about that. I haven't forgotten about anything, really. I've just not really been active on here because I just haven't felt it. It's all about feel. It's not about clicks. It's not about algorithms. To me, it's not about views. It's about how I feel. If I'm feeling it, I'm feeling it. If I'm not, apologize. Again, this will be my 10th year. By the end of this year, on the 8th of December, will be my 10th anniversary. I've never done it differently, nor will I. Nor will I. Ooh, okay. Okay, let me get to the room. Let me get to the room. And I'll tell you, it's very echoey here. And I don't want to wake people up if they're sleeping early with babies. But I'll tell you guys here in a minute. I'll tell you guys in here in a minute. Do. All right, here we are. I gotta use my magic band to get in. Cool, in the room. Gotta say, we've been pretty fucking lucky about the weather. All right. We put this back in tripod mode. Get you there. Guys, thank you for those likes. I just did that because it was fun to say. All right, so what's gonna happen is a while back I did a video. A while back, I'll bring it with me to do my things. Ooh, gotta keep that receipt. I've been doing the scan the receipt thing. It's called Fetch Rewards. And you get free gift cards and shit. All you gotta do is scan your receipts. I don't know. So I'm gonna try it out for a little while and see what I can get out of it, you know? So, all right, a while ago I did a video, it's still up, on this voice-activated R2-D2. And it didn't work. I got it at the Savers, a local Savers. I'm getting my soda now, hold on. Well, I'm gonna need another bottle. Should have got it while I was there. I'm gonna turn that into a 2600. It's really just that. It didn't work. I did find one eventually for $30 that worked. They're going for like $200-300 now. The problem is the one that kind of works. Where are my glasses? God damn it, kids. Why are you putting your crap everywhere? The one that kind of works only works for like 10 minutes and then it just glitches out. He like freaks out. Big time. I'll take off my shoes. No, seriously, what the shit happened to my glasses? I had them right here. literally for doing this. Oh my god. Alright guys, we're on the great hunt for my glasses. So I can respond to you guys better. Is it my shitter? No, it's not my shitter. No, it's got, oh, right here. Any closer would have bit me in the fucking nutsack. That's what I like about this channel. I can say whatever the fuck I want. But yeah, it only worked for like 10 seconds and it would freak the fuck out. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to gut that one and use it for parts for the original one. And then once it's open, I'm going to get a junior. Yeah, we're going to go legit. We're going to go legit. Actually, I was thinking about getting a Retron 77 and doing that, but I'm going to turn R2-D2 into an Atari 2600 VCS. It's going to be awesome. All right, you guys want to see what I'm about to eat? You guys want to hang out while I eat it? You know what? This is worth 18 bucks. I think this is worth 18 bucks. Here, let me flip you guys around. Wow. There you go. I mean, it's not a lot. So we got some ribs here. We got a hunk of sausage. Not a really good sausage. I guess this is chicken. I don't know what the fuck that is. Maybe it's more chicken. And just a bunch of roasted vegetables and some weird coleslaw thing. Maybe on a regular plate that would have looked a lot better. But you gotta remember, I just walked 10 minutes with it and jostled it around on my way back. So, all right, guys, I got my glasses on. So if there's anything that is hard pressing to get an answer to, let me know. Let me know. Please repeat the question, and I will do my best to get back to you on it. Motherfucker, I didn't get a fork or a knife. We're going old school with this shit. I mean, we could. I mean, that little kitchen's right around the corner. You think we should go get a fork and knife? No, I already took my shoes off. Fuck that. We're going to go gorilla with this shit. Ooh, it even came with like a mushroom cloud. Came with that. Oh yeah, okay. So it's a thigh and leg, the sausage, and some ribs. Boy, love ribs. I love me some ribs. Oh wait a minute. Hold on. Super chat members. Oh fuck the super chat stuff. Live chat. All messages are visible. Oh yes. I own a Water 2600 with the AV ports and color tuned. Oh, right on, man. Let's see. All right. That was Alan. J. Rob says, Atari Creep. You know what movie freaked me out as a kid? Friday the 13th movies did. Let's see. The abduction scene from 1993's Fire in the Sky. Nightmare Fuel. I don't know if I've seen that. At the time, I wasn't really into the whole alien thing. Okay, so the question is, did you mod a 2600 to use AV cables? No, I have not. When Chris is trying to stab him, and he's trying to avoid, I love that scene. Oh yeah, when she's like this, and then she finally gets him in the knees. Absolutely. All messages are visible. Here we go. Let me scroll back down. Or Cowards from the Chainsaw Part 2. Yeah. Okay, so we're going back to Jason being a little more... All right, Brooker gave Jason a lunatic, unleashed, crazy dude, almost goofy type of 100%. He's like a... You know... And he almost seems like... I don't want to call him like Leatherface from the original, but the idea is there. That whole... what the fuck do you guys keep doing here? Reboots make me come around every few years. You think about rebooting, remaking Freddy versus Jason. They have to. Anytime with Kane and Tommy Jarvis as a subplot, that would be awesome. That would be absolutely awesome, Retro Crypt. That's a great name, by the way. Okay, so there's talks right now about Friday the 13th being rebooted. Now that all the lawsuit stuff is cleared and Victor Miller got his due, I'll say it right now. I believe the guy is justified in wanting his shit. You know, he may have been a hired writer Atari Creep the movie? No, absolutely not. I mean, I could do something with this, you know, and like try to make a narrative. I don't know. Maybe I could try to do like a half-hour thing. Oh, we'd have to come up with ideas for it. Where's the Amico, dude? I don't know. I don't know. In space. I think it's on Mars right now. Fucking roving around with that rover. The rover gets to play Amico every day. So I don't know why you come over here expecting me to know where the fuck this is. Although I will say this. Was it Broke? Sorry. It's so small on my screen. I heard that there is going to be some kind of announcement coming up. We've heard that so many times, so I'm not going to hold any water to that. Keep brought up until they at least say not coming up. I don't know why you bring it up to me. So I say. There's no information I can give you. And if you're doing it just to be a dickhead, well, then you're a dickhead. And if you're doing it because you legitimately want to know, well, you're in the wrong place. You're in the wrong place, but... I enjoyed Jason Takes Manhattan. Yeah, you know what? It was a fun one. It was goofy. I hated the look of Jason. Is that baby alive? What baby? Is that baby alive? No more Mr. Nice Guy? You here to cause fucking problems, douchebag? Go fuck your mother. How you like that? Or Manhattan, I mean. Yeah, I know what you meant, man. That's cool. That's cool. What baby? This baby? Actually, you know what? We should do something with this baby doll. Dude, we get stopped all the time because of this fucking thing. We get stopped all the time because of this. As a matter of fact, I got pulled over once because she was sitting in the front seat with it. She's all like, you know, whoop, whoop. Put that fucking kid in a seat. And I'm just like, it's fucking plastic. Plastic. Get out of here. Get out of here. Oh, I hope the kids aren't watching this. Sorry, Lily, I smacked your doll in the face. I smacked your doll in the face. Oh, and there's potatoes in here. I heard a bunch of years back that they wanted to fight Tom Sylvia to play Jason in a reboot. I never heard that. That'd be cool. Oh, yeah, going back to that, though. There's a series coming up called Crystal Lake, too. That might be on Paramount Plus, I think. I never wanted to subscribe to Paramount Plus until I heard that, so. But, I liked the reboot of Jason, Friday the 13th. I don't think it was on par with some of the older ones. But you know what? For a reboot, it was awesome. I think, what was his name? Mears? Oh my God, what was his name? Really good, really great. He did a great job. I didn't like the look of him. Everything from here down was awesome. And I think they went the right way. I mean, they were talking in the background scenes and all that, saying, you know, you gotta make a choice. In this case, he lives off the land. He's a physically fit dude. And I think they did it Jason, no, what is his name? Oh, it's gonna kill me. Someone tell me. It's gonna bother me all night long. It's gonna bother me all fucking night long. Derek Mars. Derek. That was his name. Derek Mars. Before anyone got it. Same. I might get it. I might get it for that. Yeah. But, you know, he laid out traps. He was pretty smart. They made Jason pretty fucking smart. I mean, they didn't really have to do the whole underground tunnel thing. To show why he just shows up wherever he shows up. I think the game did it well. It's that whole woo, you know. I played the game once on the Switch. Can you even still play that online? The Friday the 13th game? I'd absolutely love to play it when I get back, but yeah, I'm excited to see what happens with the franchise. I really hope they do another Freddy vs. Jason. I was not a fan of the original. When it first came out, I was all about it because it was hype, you know? They came out with Jason X, which is contrary to other people's beliefs, or opinions, I should say. I thought it was cool. It was a fun popcorn movie. I mean, really, you're going to a movie called Jason Goes to Space or whatever, Jason X, you know? what are you expecting? You know what I mean? You know he's going into outer space. It's a fun little movie. It's a another alien clone. Okay, you should watch Escape from Tomorrow. It's a horror movie filmed at Disney World. Really? Okay. Do me a favor. Remind me about that. Like if you're on Instagram or whatever, let me know. They turned Jason into a yeah, I guess so. That's funny. You know what? I would absolutely love to be fucking hacked up by Jason. Absolutely love it. On film, anyway. Oh, no, I had it right the first time. I like this now. Believe it or not. I've had some time with it. And I found out where these lines and everything came from that I don't like. No, I don't want to talk about Friday the 13th, but there's an insert. That black thing is an insert. And there are like little grooves and stuff, so it has to have that one line on that one side. So, but there is some design features to the blade where we can make it look better. So I'm going to do that first thing when we get home. As a matter of fact, I already have the stuff ordered. So, vinyl tape. Actually, there's a groove on the edge of the outer blade. So if you put a whole piece of tape there and just cut where that groove is, it's perfect. It almost seems like that's what they were originally going to do. But and chose not to, probably for cost savings. But have you guys ever seen my Jason tattoo? What leg is it on? This is going to be the weirdest thing I've ever done on this channel. It's on my calf muscle. Hopefully you can see it. I mean, it's not the most elegant tattoo in the world. And you're seeing it distorted because of the way my calf muscle is right now. But it's his mask from the cover of, his name was Jason. And it says, Made in Hell. Okay, hold on. Where'd the comments go? Okay, here we go. Derek Mars, yep, that was him. You should watch Escape from... Okay, we already said that. They turned Jason into a Viet Cong. Yeah, all right, so we already read that. Why did it pop up again? That's so weird. It's so weird. I guess the Miko guy's gone. Or he's letting it go. I really appreciate it if you are, my man. Or woman. But going back to that, it's my understanding that there is an update of some sort or some kind of communication come out. Let me just say it that way. Some kind of communication come out. Whether it's an update or not. Thanks, man. Appreciate that, Retro. A buddy of mine did that in my living room. But, yeah, I don't know. I don't want to talk badly about the dude, but because he's been rad to me. And I got no ill will towards him, even with the other legacy console that he was involved in that turned out to be legit a scam. Actually, I don't think it was a scam either. I think they were just trying to get interest and they just didn't realize what they were getting themselves into and had to just do something to get the money in so that they could actually build what they wanted to build. But I believe the intentions were pure, but unfortunately in the world, intent is fucky, Your intentions don't mean shit when it comes to whatever. And I understand that's why so many people are mad about the Amico thing. And I hope no one misunderstands me when I snap back at you about it. It's not that I'm unsympathetic to it. It's just I have no answers for you, none. I have no answers. You can ask the same question over and over again, you're gonna get the same answer from me. Because I don't know. I really don't know. And it has been a proven track record that individual, I'm not gonna say the name, has said we have an update coming, and time gets stretched. So though I'm still, I think the dude's all right. Whatever, he is whatever he is. No ill will towards him, from me anyway. Shit happens, but there is a track record. You know what I mean? So I have to be realistic. But I did hear that there is an update, supposedly, or some kind of communication coming. What it is, I don't know. If it's not the console will be coming out, I want a definite death to the project. Um, I've already made my peace with it. I've already made my peace with it. It's given me 1,000 subscriptions. You know, I got some pretty neat stuff from it. I got those games which I spent $140, or I'm sorry, the physical editions of what should be games. I'll be realistic. Um, yeah, I don't know. I don't know what to say. I've made my peace with it, and I'm willing to talk about it. I really am. I mean, I don't really have an agenda here. But I am willing to talk about it. Just don't be a fuck about it. You know what I mean? Don't be part of the Pat and Ian crowd. Don't be part of that. I'm not gonna say that other dude's name, but he's got another channel where he talks about not being an e-beggar. Don't be part of that crowd. Definitely don't be fucking Tony crowd. If you want to come over and ask the questions. You're just not gonna get any answers from me because, I don't have them. I'm not part of the organization, and people seem to think I got in there deeper than other people, and that's far from the case. That's far from it. Tommy and I became friendly. That's about it. That's about it. I wasn't in any circles that still exist. In fact, I don't even think those cats wanted me in that circle, I'll be honest with you. I'm not saying the DJCs and the Mike Mullises and them don't like me or whatever. But I don't fit into their fucking cog, you know, their deal. And I didn't push myself into it as much. You know what I mean? I knew where that line was. I knew where that fucking line was. And at first I thought I was going a little too far with Tommy. But as him and I got to know each other as fucking musicians, motherfuckers, we got a little bit more personal. And we talk now and again. And we hardly ever bring up anything besides music and such. Once in a while we'll share a political meme because we have somewhat the same political stuff. He messaged me a while back. He was in a country somewhere at a church, and he lit a candle for his recently deceased father, but showed me he was lighting another one for my father. That's the type of stuff that's going on there. But I saw where my personal comforts laid, and you know, there's a lot of benefits that some other people got that I'm not going to get because I didn't go that X step, you know. And by no means am I saying they shouldn't have, because they have consoles. There's some people that actually have consoles, and you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. But I kept that boundary. I kept that boundary to what I felt was a respectable level. So I wasn't part of any kind of. I was part of a group of people who would talk privately on Twitter, the Twitch, which is weird because I'm getting notifications from Twitter. I shut my account off a long time ago. I turned that shit off. Now I'm getting notifications again, so I don't know what happened, but and there was a group that we all know about now. It was just a bunch of us, and people think that there was prompting in there from certain people and stuff like that. I've never been prompted to say or do anything. Again, maybe because I had that line, but I don't know of anyone getting prompted to say specific things or not say specific things, or I don't know. Twitter still has my DNA. No shit. Hey, what's up, Alex? Oh, yeah, you've been in here for a few minutes. Never mind. You gotta forgive me. I just walk in here without the glasses. I couldn't really truly see who was here. But yeah, I mean, the whole situation just sucks. It really does. I was really excited. It was the first thing I ever pre-ordered in my life. So I had my issues with it. I made my peace. And I understand, going back to that, the whole reason I'm even talking about it. I understand where people's gripes, frustrations, and, you know, I understand. And I do not begrudge them for it. I don't. In fact, I am one of those cats that really couldn't have afforded to do the thing, you know, but I made it work. I saved up at least $100 for the down payment, and I still have money in a jar waiting to purchase the actual console itself. As a matter of fact, every time I get change, that's what this is going towards. And if the day comes where they come out and say, look, guys, we're sorry, it's not happening, then that change bucket's going to turn into a different dream thing, I guess. I mean, Amico isn't my dream, but yeah. And I'm mainly doing it that way because I remember once a long time ago, Brian's Man Cave said, what the fuck can you do with a penny? Every time I see a penny on the ground, I pick it up. I don't give a shit if it's heads or not. I'm Irish. And I get the worst luck on the planet, so a heads down penny ain't gonna do shit to me. But I love knowing that probably a good third of the money I use to buy my Amico were pennies. Because of that one thing he had said a long time ago. I don't know why. I hope I hyper-focused on it, Brian. I don't know why, but pennies make dollars. They do, man. Pennies still spend, bro. Pennies still spent. They're just a pain in the ass. So, yeah. You know, I got one of the Amico controller pouches out of the deal, and one of the discs. One of the discs, which is pretty rad. That controller really was nice. I'm not gonna lie. The touchscreen, it was what it was. It was a touchscreen, you know. But I remember the first time he handed it to me, and I'm there, and I got a picture of that. I gotta punch out my brother. Gonna stream some Super Metroid. Okay, Retro Crypt. I'll talk to you later, man. Thanks for coming in. I really do appreciate it. Yeah. If I get off here soon enough, of course I'll fucking come over and check it. Metroid is rad. But I remember thinking to myself, I was nervous. I don't think I've talked about this before. When we did the event here in Boston, those two events, I was nervous that I thought this thing was going to be cheap feeling and everything. You can say whatever you say about what could have been inside the console. We won't go there because it worked as it said it was supposed to work. I even got to see some of the shop. And actually, there was a game that wasn't on that one console that was requested to be played. That I think he actually, if I remember, he went into the shop and sucked it into the machine. So I watched it in action. So I don't know what to tell you guys. I've seen the fucking thing in action, but I was nervous because when you hold a Sega Genesis, it doesn't quite have the same plastic that the NES does. You know, it's the greatest console in the world. Right on, thanks to no problem, man, no problem at all. I'm really bad about doing that. It's because I get overwhelmed real quick. I thought it was gonna be cheap like that, but everything was solid. But getting that controller in my hand, I'm pressing the buttons and everything, and I'm just like, I don't know, man. I really was nervous that I was gonna absolutely hate the thing after all the grief I've been going through and all the time we've been waiting for the damn thing. And I finally get it in my hands, and I start playing some Acid Smash with Chuck, DJC. And it was like, it was, I don't know how to say it. It was familiar. It felt very familiar. Sure, these buttons here, but that's true with any controller for me anyway. We're a little bit different, but what are your thoughts on the My Arcade Atari Game Station Plus? I haven't thought about that in a long time. If it's the same one I talked about when they were first talking about it, nah. I just speak upon it. If I remember correctly, I said, and you guys got to forgive me, head trauma from working in corrections. My memory blanks out. You've seen me do it like in seconds. Every now and again, my brain just says, nope, nothing there. No data. But I think it was a missed opportunity. I think it's a neat looking little thing. I'm not going to get it unless it's fucking like on clearance, much like I did with my VCS. I waited till they were $99, and that's when I got it. Actually, I got it through my buddy Richard Haywood of Bacon Ice Cream Productions. Really nice guy. Really nice guy. One of the best, to be perfectly honest with you. Go tell him I said so. And if you're not subscribed to his channel, what the fuck is wrong with you? He's always on there with stuff. Fun for Fridays is so good. It's so good. I do watch you guys' stuff, most of you, that I can remember, you know. I'm just not always in the comments and stuff like that. And that's why I never truly asked you to do it. I mean, once in a while I'll sit there and be like, hey, you know, I can't remember this. Correct me down below or whatever. I'll ask you for your feedback. I mean, that's kind of important. I want to know where I lay, even though I'm still going to do whatever I do. But I'm really bad about doing the comment thing, unless the video resonates with me. Unless there's something about the video, you know. The Moon Patrol demo on the Android iOS is so solid. Had a lot of fun playing that. I did too. Moon Patrol is just one of those games where I just don't know how to fucking chill. You know what I mean? I'm balls to the wall. And that's one of those games that you gotta kind of, you know, you gotta take it back once in a while. So I'm not the greatest at it. You should get that game, Atari Flashback, and mod it. Have a cartridge slot. I already have one, dude. I don't know if you were here earlier when I was talking about it. They were asking me if I had any AV modded Ataris. And I said the closest to that I have is the Sagari 2600. It's a Flashback 2 with the cartridge port mod, and it's in this box that is a cigar box. And they even had this like little brass plate etched Sagari 2600. And we actually need to start working on that again because they only went so far with it. All the buttons and switches are there, but they're not really all hooked up properly. You know, so it's kind of like you literally have to take wires and connect things to get it to work. But once it works, it's awesome. I just never got around to playing around with it. And that again came from our good friend Canadian Zangief, who hasn't really been making videos for quite some time now. He used to do around November. He would do the what is it called, Extra Life, where you raise money for children's hospitals and stuff. Apparently he had a child that passed away really young, I think in infancy. Maybe not, I don't know. It's I don't want to get into it because it's really his deal. But he does charities for local children's hospitals up by Canada way where he lives. And he had asked me a few times if I would join his team, and I just, again, anxiety. If it's something that I'm pushed, if it's a, you know, I can't get into it. That's why this channel does what it does. I just randomly come on, and I'll have a nice couple of years stint where I'm just, you know, not as much as before when I was part-time playing Mr. Mom for my girlfriend. Yeah, time and desire. It's really all about that. But to answer that question, I do have Flashback 2 modded, and that's why I haven't really joined anybody's shit. Alright, let's see what else we got. At games. Okay, yep. I'm caught up. Yay! But Moon Patrol is such a fun game. I haven't stopped playing with this thing. Like I said, I left the park early today. Man, what a fucking rough morning today was. We got to the park. I woke up today saying, something's weird. Something's really weird and off. And that video will be up later on tonight on the Creepy Crawl. We got to the park. We got in the line for Slinky Dog. It's a roller coaster that looks like Slinky Dog from Toy Story. And my mental health just fucking crashed, dude. I totally dipped hard. And after that, we went to some Muppets thing, right? It was like, it's a show. So you sit down and you watch a show. But you're in this waiting area with all these screens, and the Muppets are doing things on TV. And they got a timer over there. And it said 8 minutes and 30-something seconds or whatever the fuck. And there was a bathroom across the way. And I needed to take a fucking quick leak. So I'm like, I'll be right back. Hold my 3D glasses. I went and took a leak and then said, you know what, I'm going back to the room. Didn't even let anyone know. I shut my phone off. Came back here and just went to bed. And unfortunately, when you're in those moments, you're not thinking of other people's feelings. So, of course, Cheryl and the kids were freaking the fuck out, calling me. They had the hotel staff knock on the door. I was sleeping to do a wellness check. And they did. They popped in. I'm just glad they didn't bring the cops. Not that there would be any problem with it, but that would have just been embarrassing. Ray Skywalker is coming back to the theatrical movies. I heard that. We'll get to that in a second. So I had a rough day. So I've been in here pretty much most of the day. I did at lunchtime go out and get something to eat. I did film that for the vlog. It's a rough day. I don't know why I brought it up, but that's why I'm alone right now, and they're there. They're actually going to get me a cover tech for this while they're there at Galaxy's Edge now. And I'm gonna walk around with my lightsaber in Galaxy's Edge tomorrow. I'm gonna be like, "Hey guys, look at me! I got a lightsaber." I can't bring. I'm not gonna bring the blade though. So if Din Djarin comes and he tries to fucking challenge me, I'm just gonna be like, "Damn it! Take off that helmet, man! Come on, we're going fisticuffs, and that's no fair that you got armor. You fuck." I have not seen the new episode, so nobody tell me shit. Tell them to get you another hot dog, too. You talking about the one from the other day? Can anyone figure out what was missing from that Chicago dog? There's two main things. One, you can't tell offhand unless you actually eat it. And the other thing is obvious. I'll give you guys a few seconds. Glad you brought it up. I go through the same stuff, man. Glad you decided to chat, though. Yeah, of course. Of course, man. It's all about that. Keeping on, you know? It sucks. It really sucks. And there's really nothing I can do about it. So you just got to do what you got to do. And you also got cucumbers. You also got to remember that I have what they call, and I don't want to call them like coping skills, but I have my things, you know. My art is number one there. And I don't have that here. So I didn't have anything that kind of, you know. So I'm missing my art, and believe it or not, I use weed for my PTSD. And I haven't had that all week, which is fine. You know, believe it or not, I'm not a burnout. I don't smoke every fucking day, and like 3 or 4 times a day. Not that I have any, you know, negative thoughts to anyone who does. You know, you do you, man. You do you. And as long as you're healthy and fine and you're not harming anyone else, not necessarily do whatever, you know. I mean, there are some things that don't harm others that can harm you, psychologically and physically. But I don't have any of that stuff. So it's like, I don't know what it was. I think it was because I was surrounded by a lot of things that looked like childhood. You know, the fucking queue is built out of Tinker Toys and stuff. Oh,
I missed you.
everybody's home. Everybody's home. So with that, guys, I am going to say goodnight abruptly. I do apologize. Ophelia got that out late. Yeah. So.
Bye, everyone. We love you.
Yeah, she loves you. Guys, thanks for coming in. I really do appreciate it. I do need to eat my food here. So, thanks for hanging out with me tonight, and I'll talk to you guys soon, okay? I'm going to film a video, hopefully, for this channel, probably next day or so. And then when we get back, we're going to jump into the Jaguar, okay? Good night, everybody.